So here's our walk around inspection on the vehicle. Go ahead and ignore the fluid leak down there. That's for me opening the radiator tap while it's running. I always like to open it when it's running so I can check to see if there's any signs of internal issues with the engine, look for contamination, so on and so forth. The body lines look pretty straight. Chrome is in good shape. The grill, the bright work, it looks good. Just some minor pitting or tarnish, but you can barely see it. Let's see here. Let me open this up here real quick. The engine bay is pretty clean. We've got the underside of the hood. It looks pretty clean. The hinges, they support the weight of the hood. They seem a little flimsy, but they're operational. Firewall's in great shape. I've already removed the cap on the brake fluid. That was clear. Firewall looking good. I pulled the dipstick. Fluid is pink. Didn't smell burnt. Didn't see any debris. I also like to look at the wiring and the little nooks and crannies. Make sure there's no rodent damage or any rust anywhere. Everything looks like it's in order. I always like to get a good shot of the pulleys. Just so I can get in there. And I check for a wobble. See how true those are. Sometimes I can get a number on that the base of the head there, but there's nothing that I can identify the engine with as far as like a serial number. Also looking at the exhaust, I look for burn marks around there. Didn't see any, so it doesn't look like no obvious exhaust leaks. I pulled the dipstick already. It's a low quart of oil. Oil looked like it was in decent shape, but washer fluids in there, which I rarely see, and radiator looked like it's in good shape. I've also squeezed the hoses. They felt good, and the belts are still in good condition. I've got the steering box. Didn't see any leaks here on the top side. I still have to inspect the vehicle from underneath, so I'm going to go and lower this right now. And I'll leave it running for a while too, because I want to check the gauges. I've already did the initial paint readings. There's nothing here on the hood top side, which is an indication that there's a fair use of body filler. Body lines look pretty good, just slightly raised here by the cowl area. Windshield looks like it's in good shape. Didn't see any obvious chips or cracks. Get some readings on the fender. We're getting 11, 14. And 9, so that's good. So we're not seeing any body filler here or anything excessive to where I can still get a reading. I already got the got you a close-up of the wheels and the photos, and then I'll make sure to make note of the tires, the 33 times 12.550 R15 LTs. Wheel well looks like it's in good shape there. We can see the suspension there as well. Seller said previous owner had it powder coated. Again, lines are looking pretty good here. So we got some body filler up here on the top side, and let's see here. Let's double check the paint meter reading. Okay, so yeah, so we'll get some high readings. All right, I've already checked the wing window. That works. Windows work well. Doors work good. Doesn't drop. I've also measured between the bed and the cabin, and they're about 1.5, same on both sides. So here to the back, let's get some more readings here. Okay, 11. So the truck definitely has body filler. So, but I don't see any signs of poor workmanship, where any premature cracking, waviness, so on and so forth. Back end here. Some of the seller stuff, and I'll get you some pictures of some of the work that he's got there in the documents. I still have to check the lighting as well. So again, some more body filler back here, but again, the panels look straight. Okay, 21, 19, so body filler. Okay, 14, 12, 12. Okay, all right, so we're gonna go inside the cabin area here. So the truck's been running probably for about 5 minutes now. Again, like I mentioned, the windows are all nice and smooth. Wing window works well. It's got new seals. So have to work it a little bit, but pockets are in great shape. Still got great elasticity. Let's take a look at the gauges. They seem to be working there. Oil pressure there, just below 60, and the temperature is just above the cold line. And the current odometer is 14079. Gas gauge reading below half. Underneath was looking good. One thing I did notice is that when I try to do the seat adjustment, it seems to be holding them up there on the right side, passenger side. So it's kind of cockeyed. Okay, headliner in great shape. Sunrisers worked. I couldn't get these lights to turn on. Oh, there we go. That's made a liar out of me. Okay, there we go. They're working now. For whatever reason, they weren't working earlier. Maybe because I had the ignition off. A little delamination on the rear view mirror. You can see where a little material failure there. Dash is in decent shape. You can see where it's a little wavy though. You know, some warpage, but overall it looks like it's in good shape. The AC I've checked already, but I also noticed when I was checking the AC, let me turn off the radio, we know that works. The AC, when I was running it, so it's not cold now, but when I get the RPMs up going a little bit, I noticed a little chirping noise. It's almost like it's when the compressor engages, the belt will season up just for a second. Maybe it does it when it's cold, but I definitely, well, maybe, yeah, we'll take that back. Maybe it does do it when it's cold, but after it warms up, it clears up. Because now I'm not hearing it. So, but I did hear it when it was cold. Just a little chirp about 1 minute into the operation. Let's see. So AC is blowing cold. Should be warm enough for me to test the heater now. And let's see if the fuel tank moves at all. There it is. Okay, so looks like we're getting a different fuel tank reading there. All right, looking good. And then get the tape measure out of the way. I've already checked the seat belts; those are working. And we're going to take a look at the shifter together. And the steering wheel, I don't remember if you said he was going to replace it with the original or what the story is, but so we're going to check it together here now. So we're in park. Foot on the brake, that's reverse. Okay, neutral. Okay, so it's dead on. Drive, low one. So it looks like it's pretty good there. And also check to make sure the parking brake works. So I have the parking brake engaged, foot off the brake pedal, and it's not moving at all. So we know that's working. Okay, I just have to do the light check. Everything else is working, and let me just take one last check of the heater. Okay, still like, let me put it over to hot. So I'll let you know because I don't want to run this video forever.